Hey, what's going on, guys? Another video. I know, two videos in one day. This one's going to be short because I just got off work and I have to go rest for my other job. So I work third shift, and then I'll probably do me a video at the office. But anyway, today's topic is please with all your heart. Don't tell her that you love her. It just feeds her ego. A while back, I um I really cared for someone that was a good fit, but she was sleeping around with everyone, doing a whole bunch of stupid stuff that she hid from me. So she hid this from me, and she kind of kept me. She kept me at arm's length emotionally, but I was doing all the boyfriend stuff and got nothing in return. But I was being hopeful. I was being hopeful, and I swear, um, that drained me. That drained me, and this went on for a while. And I knew her for a while. I knew her for a while, and it's just it was a mess. It was a mess. I really should have known better, but my parents set me up for failure. I didn't know much about women. Like, just when I was like 21, 22, didn't know much about women. And, I kept, we were talking on the phone and stuff, and I was telling her how much I missed her, how much I wanted to see her in person, just talk to her. And she always responded in a very flat way, very flat affect way, saying, "Yeah, I miss you too." That's how she responded. And I never really forgot how she responded in that way because she was not into me, but she was into the drug dealers. She was into the people just got out of jail. She knew a lot of people that were in and out of jail, and that's what she liked. And it got her in trouble. Now I won't go into too much detail about that, but it messed her life up. And the whole point of this video today, it's going to be a short one, is don't don't lay all your cards on the table when it comes to a woman ever. Don't do that. Even if you're, I guess when you're married, you can do that. But honestly, I really don't think you should just lay it all out for her until there's a wedding ring involved, because she can always flip the switch. She can always flip the script. She can say, "I'm not happy." She can always be swept away by someone, some Chad at the right time, and you could be further away, far away from your job travels, and she could just be at the gym, be lonely one day, and be complaining in her head that you work too much, but making all this money. Women are just not equipped to make certain decisions when it comes to themselves. It's very obvious, especially not all women. I'm talking about this modern woman. They're like teenagers. They're like teenagers, and it's sad. It's actually quite frightening that you have a 26-year-old that has the emotional intelligence and intellect of a 15-year-old. It's really scary, and it's really dangerous for society. But this girl, this girl, I told her, hey, I miss you. I want to talk to you. I love you dearly. And I was doing nothing but feeding her ego, honestly. And someone pulled me aside. Her friend pulled me aside and said, "Look, you're a freaking idiot. You doggone you." She sees you like a brother. Now, this is something that I think I have heard this, and I have talked about this very recently, like the past 2 days. I have mentioned, oh, I see you like a brother. I have heard this throughout my whole life since 2002. I'm near 40, and I still hear this from time to time. "Oh, you're a good guy. You're a good catch." Until I just quit. And then all my family members are kind of like, "Well, why don't you go on a date?" No, I'm not doing that. I'm tired of being dependable. I'm tired of being good. I'm tired of helping people. And then when I need help, no, there's no one around. So, so what happened in this situation when I was feeding her ego? I fed her ego. She dated other people. She dated like in a whirlwind, you know? And I would send her text messages unknowingly while she would be with her druggy boyfriends or druggy hookups, and they would see that and laugh. So I was being laughed at. That's another thing. I was being laughed at. I was feeding her ego. She was laughing at me for being nice, for being considerate, for being a gentleman, for being a stand-up guy. I was being punished for that. And what happened to her? She gets beaten almost to death. Essayed. At one point there was a hint. There was something happened. Something happened. She ended up going to jail. No one bailed her out. She was in jail for like 3 years. She was on drugs. She ended up getting off drugs. Now she's balding. She has no hair. She's only 35 years old, and that's just basically what ended up happening. She ended up crawling back. She crawled back. And she was like, I didn't know what I had until you left. That's the text I got. Like 6 years later, I was like, who is this? And she sent me a picture of her. I didn't even recognize her until she said her name. And I was like, oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I looked at it, I sent a smiley face, and I blocked her. And she's living some decrepit, miserable life in some trailer park. And good riddance. Good for you. She couldn't come back. She couldn't come back. And that's kind of the lesson for you girls out here. Some of you guys, some of you girls will only meet one or two good men. It didn't matter if you didn't like him, but you did meet him. You did meet him. And you didn't want him for some reason, but you met him. All right, don't lie to me. And if you don't want that, then just admit it. You don't want that. But don't sit here and try to be wishy-washy and, going in here and going over here and going over there every 3 or 5 years. And then when life is strangling you to death, then you're ready. Then you're ready to settle down. Don't do that. That's not happening. Them days are over. It's not 2002. It's not 1991. It is a new era. And most guys just don't care. Most guys are burnt out, like me. I'm burnt out. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say about this topic. Don't feed her ego. Don't tell her you love her. Don't lay all your cards on the table. She's probably laughing at you like she did me, like this girl did me. And I've been laughed at by girls all my life. Yeah, no one's ever liked me. So that's pretty much it. Don't you dare say you love her too quickly. Don't you dare open the door for her and feed your ego. Don't do that, because a girl with an ego, people get hurt always. They never handle their ego that good. They never do. They never do. They're childish in that regard. So that's it. All right, bye guys.